Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this unboxing and flip through of Oracle decks that I backed on Kickstarter a little over 2 years ago. These decks focus on personal care and were created by Murphy Pines, whose own mental health struggles were the inspiration for these cards. So Murphy designed these cards with the intention of helping people connect with their emotions and address personal challenges. When I initially backed the Kickstarter campaign 2 years ago, I was really focused on my own mental health because a few months before that, I had quit my job as a partner in a law firm, and I was trying to get comfortable with prioritizing my own needs. And today I still make mental health a priority, and I am super excited to get these cards. So there are 2 separate decks. The I'm Here deck, this was the initial deck, and the This Is Me deck is a compilation of the cards from the stretch goal rewards. And I got this friendship packet so that I can give one set of the deck notebook and this pin that says "My heart is my home" to my best friend from college. So I'm going to put it over here. I've known my best friend from college, from undergrad, for about 25 years, and consider her my intellectual soulmate. She's actually the person who got me interested in studying tarot cards, learning about tarot cards, and kind of led me to the path of focusing on my mental health. In this deck, there are 50 cards. And I believe it is 350 GSM for the cardstock, and that the cards are like 2.75 inches by 4.75 inches. And nope, I still need to get some scissors. Okay. So here in this deck, you can see there's holographic edges on this, and I really thought the colors, the pastel colors, were really like soothing. You can see there's these clouds, and the cards here, you could see there's just like almost like a ghost or spirit form as opposed to specific person. I really like these images. It's almost like very much focused on the spirit and the soul. So I was really drawn to this deck, also because I love like cute ghost stuff, and these are cute ghosts. So here there's this pin and also this notebook. The intention of this deck is like, one of the intentions is to provide prompts for journaling. So here you can like write down notes and so forth in this notebook. I'll put it over here to the side. Here's the box. And on the back, it's a 2-piece hard box, and it says, "I'm here. Take some time to care for your inner child, hang out with your higher self, be present with the wonderful you. I'm Here is a deck of 50 cards that explore ideas for gentle ways to heal and connect with yourself. Each card has been digitally illustrated by artist Murphy Pines and accompanied with some writings that explore the ideas even further in the included booklet. So here's the booklet. And you can see there's a forward, contents page, and then each of the cards with some writings on it. So I will note that there was a lot of unhappy backers with this deck because of how long it took to come out. Like I said, it's been over 2 years since I backed this deck, and Murphy was very forthcoming about personal struggles, the types of mental health issues they battled over the years and still dealing with. And this was the first Kickstarter for Murphy. And I guess there was unexpected issues with using the different kind of, I don't know what they're called, I don't know if it's just for packaging or just getting information about the Kickstarter backers or whatever it is. It seemed like there was problems left and right, and even needed to ask backers to give more money to provide more for backing the deck because of unexpected shipping costs and just different delays and so forth. And for those who could give, they gave. Maybe even for those who didn't, I kicked in an extra $20 for shipping. People were really upset. Some people felt like they were cheated or tricked or robbed. Some people even said they couldn't see themselves even using the deck once they received it. And if that's their position, then that definitely they can do what they want. They feel the way they feel. I would say it's interesting because this deck's goal is to help people deal with their feelings, deal with the things that bring challenge to their life, and trying to kind of embrace who they are, embrace what's going on in their life, and kind of try to walk away from uncomfortable situations with maybe some healing, some understanding. So but maybe there's just too much upset even associated with the cards and that the whole process of not feeling like there was enough information. I personally thought Murphy could just do what could be done, do what you can, and what we got was the extent that could be done. And the fact that Murphy even asked for help, for more money, some people were really offended. But asking for help, it shouldn't be something that is bad. I get it's the idea is I purchased this product, but this is a Kickstarter campaign. There's risks, there's challenges, and so forth. There's no completed Kickstarter campaign that Murphy had beforehand to even, confirm that there was a clear path ahead. But just feeling these cards, looking at it, this is what the creativity and the intention is what I backed. And it's been 2 years. And I'm super excited to go through here. Maybe I use this once. Maybe I don't use it at all. Maybe I just look at it from time to time. Or maybe I just know that it's there, and that this is a representation of someone who's dealt with a lot of emotional, mental challenges, including the fear of even doing a Kickstarter campaign, and kind of seeing the, the attacks that online, and the accusations, and the hurt feelings, and even, some even support, Murphy. I wish there was more of that, but I understand there's people that are frustrated, that really maybe needed something like this 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, a year ago. But the tricky thing about emotions and challenges is they're kind of always around. They're always there. So I would be interested to know if someone ordered this deck, kind of initially blew it off as, I can't deal with this deck, and then decided to use it, and actually use it for the upset in relation to the Kickstarter campaign. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of go through these cards here. And yeah, we'll just kind of look at the imagery and read the keyword and like the question or the prompt at the bottom. So here we have this affirm card. Believe in yourself, know your truth, hold it close to you. You have this ask card. Ask for what you need. It's okay to have needs. Then you have be still. Stillness can be both clarifying and energizing. Let all the pieces settle around you. Bloom. It's time to blossom into yourself. Breathe. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Find a pace that feels good for you. Cocoon. It's okay to take the time you need to rest, heal, and feel safe enough to go out in the world. Connect. Reconnect with yourself, with your surroundings, and with your community. Draw. It's time to draw some boundaries. Dream. Let your mind wander, explore, and create. Imagination is boundless and abundant. Examine. Take a closer look. What you are dealing with may appear complicated, but there will always be a thread of truth. Expand. It's time to take up space and be your fullest, most layered, and expansive self. You can see it's almost like shimmering expansion of the spirit figure. Express. Take all those thoughts and feelings and let them out through an outlet that feels healthy and right for you. Float. Feel the air around you. Let the universe cradle you for a while. Flow. Lose yourself in the moment, an experience, or an activity. Focus. Time to simplify one thing at a time. What is most important to you right now? Gather. Feeling scattered? Take inventory of your thoughts and feelings. See them all in one place. Notice any patterns or connections. Give. It is time to share your generous energy with the world. Or is it time? Giving mindfully can be a lovely way to connect. Glow. Let your inner light shine. What makes your inner light glow? Ground. Let your surroundings hold you. You are safe. You are here. Harvest. Lovely things have been growing in your garden. Let's gather the goods and celebrate. Hold. Is there a thought or feeling that's asking for your attention? Can you hold it gently and ask it what it needs? Home. It reminds me of E.T., like the forest in E.T. What does home mean for you? What centers you? Where do you keep returning to? Letting go. Letting go is so hard, but it'll make room for more lovely things to enter your life. Listen. Pay attention. What are you missing? Tune in to learn and discover something new. Look outside. Maybe we've been staying inside a box. What's outside? What's possible? Make space. Let's make some room and clear some space for more wonderful things. Move. Move your body. Shake it out. Your body holds all your feelings. Let's move through them. Nurture. What looks like there's a mistake here. What you wish should be, what do you wish to grow, I'm assuming. How do you wish to be nurtured and cared for? What are your needs? Open. Opening up and being vulnerable can be hard, but it can lead to so much growth and connection. Pause. It's okay to unplug, step out of the stream. It's okay to take your time. Play. Playful energy can free your mind and heart to explore, discover amazing new things. Question. Time to ask some questions. Why? Why not? Let's complicate and expand. Reach. Does something feel out of reach? All the more reason to stretch that arm out and reach new heights. Feel. It's important to feel your emotions even if you feel like you understand them. Recognize. Let's take a look at a big, scary feeling. Let's give it a name. Maybe we could even befriend it. Reflect. Looking inward without judgment can lead you to your truth. Reframe. Have you been looking at a situation through only one lens? Do you feel stuck? Let's shake things up. Reset. Push the reset button. Things have been stacking up. Let's go back to basics. Refresh, step back, renew. Roots. Who are you? What's your source? What keeps you grounded? Setting some roots down can help you feel safe and present. Safety. Safety first, always. Be patient with yourself. Once you feel safe, you can be brave and make some magic. Sculpt. Sometimes you need to take the abstract and give it a body. How can you take a feeling or idea and hold it in your hands? Share. Sharing can be super invigorating and healing. Share your lovely light with your loved ones. Stretch. Stretch those parts of you that you don't use too often. It's refreshing and keeps you flexible. The past. Looking at the past can be painful or comforting. What can you learn from it? What can you let go? Touch. Connect to your senses to feel safe and grounded. Trust. Trust in the unknown. Trust in your loved ones. Trust in yourself. Venture. Let's be brave. Sometimes doing what scares you will take you to amazing places and lead to so much growth. Visualize. Tap into your imagination to create new paths to navigate your inner and outer world. Wonder. It's simply amazing that you're here and you are you. Feel that wonder. Connect with magic. That's the kind of sense of wonder when I say, hey there, wondering watchers. It's a sense of this wonder. And zoom out. The big picture can reveal a lot of answers, truths, and unexpected connections. Try taking a step back. So here, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards here. With 50 cards in this card stock, it's pretty easy to shuffle. There's not a lot of what's it called? Tension. They don't feel flimsy either. You can see here's like one card. It's got a nice bend. So I'm gonna pull just kind of a couple cards. I'm just gonna pull a card to see like a main message to know about the energy of this deck and a message that this deck wants to give. And then I'm going to take a look at what's in this guidebook to kind of read through so you get a sense of the type of information in this guidebook. So first let's kind of see like the main energy of this deck here. We have zoom out. The big picture can reveal a lot of answers. That's the last one I did. Truths and unexpected connections. Try to take a step back. And then a message that this deck has for us. Visualize. Tap into your imagination to create new paths to navigate your inner and outer world. So zoom out and visualizing. So it seems like these two cards really have that kind of concept of perspective of like being able to kind of see the fine points and then kind of have a bigger picture of things kind of going in and out of focus, and then being able to imagine perhaps how those fine points kind of affect the bigger picture. So let's read this zoom out, see what it says. Okay. When we feel anxious, scared, or angry, we can start to get tunnel vision. We get caught in a thought loop or zero in on a single moment or worry, and it's hard to see anything else, let alone the big picture. One thing that can help is gently and consciously taking a step back to see the bigger picture. And there larger trends and patterns that give you a clearer picture of the directing things. I think it's supposed to be direction things are moving in. Are the connections that you haven't seen before? Are there connections that you haven't seen before? When we look at something from a distance, everything gets a little bit quieter and clearer as they come into sharper focus. Zooming out could mean taking a deep breath and looking at all the facts. It could be asking someone you trust for their insight or perspective. It could mean taking a step back from it to let the pieces settle. So it does seem like there are some grammatical errors in the guidebook, and I don't know if it's just because of editing or language, like a language barrier. So let's see about visualize. Where is visualize? Actually, I'm going back to zoom out. On the other, so there's like the concept of zoom out, and then on this page, there's journaling and action prompts. Is something worrying you? Let's write down everything we know about it and cut them into little cards for each piece. Then mix them together and arrange them in a way that makes the most sense to you. Are you seeing any connections that you may have missed? Is it giving you any ideas? Oh, that's interesting. What are some of your go-to trusted people to ask for insight or advice? Keeping a list can be helpful for when you feel stuck and have trouble asking for help. If you want, you can even get confirmation from them that you may reach out when you need help. When we're stressed and full of self-doubt, it can be hard to convince ourselves that people want to help us. So getting that verbal confirmation can be super helpful. All right, so visualize. And also for my my friend from college, the intellectual soulmate, she's definitely someone that I know I can just call if I haven't talked to in months and just say, hey, this is going on. Where is the visualize? I'm assuming it's alphabetical. And doesn't look like there is a prompt for visualize. So let me just double check. Let me see about the contents. Is there a visualize? There's not a visualize. So I guess use the prompt on this card. Tap into your imagination to create new paths to navigate your inner and outer world. Perhaps visualize a passage for the word visualize in here, because it goes from TVW, there's wonder, and then it goes to zoom out. So that'd be an interesting journal prompt. Visualize what it would be. So I can see, it's almost, the zoom out thing is kind of, when I was reading it, reminding me of people being upset about the Kickstarter campaign and not getting their decks for 2 years. So kind of like the facts involved. Burfy even gave us like a breakdown of the monthly budget, like of all expenses, all kind of living expenses, what was done with the money. It was really, I felt like a lot. And more than I would have thought would have been justified. And this visualize thing, just, it's, and the term not being in the guidebook. So I can see there's frustration about this deck. But I really enjoyed going through those cards, and I would hope that, that people can enjoy it. So let's see. This is me deck. So it's the Oracle deck includes 5 sets of archetypes and symbols that are rich with meaning that you can use to connect yourself. Astrology, the astrological signs, elemental, 4 classic elements, celestial, the planets, sun and moon, plants and flowers, enneagrams. So that's the kind of cards. And it says, this is me, tell the story of you. And again, these were like stretch goal rewards that because there were so many stretch goal rewards that were met, Murphy put this in a different deck. And there's not a guidebook for this because it's more just, I guess, you just kind of use it how you want. Actually, on the Kickstarter campaign page, in the updates, there was like question and answers about how you can use it, and some suggested prompts for it. So here it's the similar backing and sides to the I'm Here Oracle deck. Is it the same size? Let's see here. Yep, exactly the same. So you can mix them up if you want to use them together. So here we have Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Libra, this is me. I'm a Libra. Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus. They're a little stuck together. Virgo. Is that 12? They're not in kind of like by the months. It's like alphabetical order just for the signs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12. All right, so we have Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Moon, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, Sun, Uranus, Venus, Air, another Earth, and I think this is like the elements version of Earth versus planet version of Earths. So there's 2 Earths, right? Earth, 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 and Earth. So you got fire, water, the reformer. So here's like the archetypes. The helper, achiever, individualist, investigator. That's me. Loyalist, enthusiast, challenger, peacemaker, and I think this is like the plants and flowers. Got the black orchid, coconut, daffodil, forget-me-not, lavender, lotus, mugwort, pine, rose, and sunflower. So as I was just going through this, I'm just going to double check. There's no guidebook. Yeah, there's no guidebook. And as I was going through these, it was like, I was kind of just noticing, what does my mind go to? Like besides the visuals, it goes to, like it connects with tarot. Like the major arcana sign for Aquarius is the Star. For Aries, it's the Emperor. For Cancer, it is the Chariot. But you also have these crab claws here, so you know the symbol for it. For Capricorn, it is the Devil, and then twins or lovers for Gemini, strength for Leo, justice for Libra. So I was going through that, and then when I started going to like the planets, I was kind of thinking, well, Mars is associated with Aries, and like for motion, also like for war and combat, and like Moon is like High Priestess. It's also for the ruling planet for I think it's Chariot, Pisces, both of those, Neptune. So I was just kind of like thinking in those ways. So that could be one way these cards could be used. And then also just learning about it, I've heard the word mugwort. So it's kind of like, it's like a prompt to let me like look that up. Or like lotus. It makes me think of, I think it grows in a swamp. So I think you just kind of use your own ways of tapping into your intuition, and kind of going from there. And I'd be interested to know, like, how is a black orchid different than a regular orchid? Like, what does that mean? Maybe look it up. Or even your own personal experiences, like you associate like a situation with being on the beach under the palm trees, then using it that way. So I'm going to, I guess, not pick a card because like it'd be personal to me, but I think these are super cute. And I'm really happy that Murphy shared so much of the struggles in putting this deck out through Kickstarter and dealing with the different vendors and so forth, and hopefully has a feeling of accomplishment despite the troubles, the criticism, and definitely, learns and grows from the experience. I know that I will be putting these to good use, at least the way I want to. So I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing and flip through. See you next time. Take care.